Good afternoon to all of you. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. Visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good afternoon. Join fast so that we'll start with the lecture. लवकर join व्हा. Marge madam is not feeling well. That's why I adjusted this slot. Okay. She is not feeling well. She's suffering from, I think, cough and cold. That's why I'm taking the her lecture. Okay. The 36 students joined to this lecture. Why so much less attendance is there? Okay, let them join one by one. Join होत राहतील ते. आपण आता start करूया. Okay, we'll start with the lecture. I'm sharing the screen. Is this screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what did we discuss in last lecture? Yesterday's lecture?
Nouns and types of nouns.
Yes. In the last lecture, we have seen
Types of nouns.
the different types of nouns, and also we have seen what's the definition of noun. Okay. So what is the noun? Can anybody tell me what is the definition of noun, or how to identify noun? Yes. Very simple.
Names of names of which things which are visible or sometimes invisible.
Yes. So the nouns are the names of everything that is visible or sometimes invisible. We can identify visible objects by noun also, and by invisible objects also. Okay. So we can identify, or we can name visible things with noun, as well as invisible thing of the as well as invisible thing with noun. Okay. So nouns are the names of any person, place, thing, feeling, okay, or emotion. We can call it as noun. Okay. Or quality of a person. Okay. Any quality of a person, like honesty, okay, bravery. Okay. These are also called as the nouns. And nouns functions in a sentence as subject, or object of the sentence. So we have seen it with example, that is Seema paints pictures. We have seen the function of noun with example, that is Seema paints pictures. So here Seema is the subject of a sentence. Okay, it works as subject, in Marathi karta, as of the sentence, and pictures is also noun and it works as object of the sentence. Yes, correct. So noun can work or function as subject as well as object of the sentence. Noun काय करतं तर फंक्शन करतं सब्जेक्ट म्हणून, कर्ता म्हणून सुद्धा आणि कर्म म्हणून सुद्धा काय करतं वर्क करतं किंवा फंक्शन करतं. And we have seen the different types of nouns. So what are the different types of nouns are there? Common noun. Okay, first type is common noun. So what's the common noun? It is name of any general thing, person, place. Okay, so for identifying any general place, thing, man, or any type of object, we identify it with common noun. For example, if man is noun or man represents human being, then man is also known as the common noun. Okay, or we can say that sheep. If we are talking about sheep is not a particular sheep. Okay, or it's not a specific sheep. SHEEP sheep म्हणजे मेंढी. आपण मेंढीचा इथे हे करतोय. तर sheep हा काय आहे तर एक ॲनिमल आहे जो त्या sheep या क्लासचं रिप्रेझेंटेशन करतो. ओके, so that sheep is general word, okay, that represents the class of sheep. So there are thousands of sheep, or we can say that there are 100 of sheep in a group. So sheep is the general noun of that animal. Okay, that's why we call it as common noun. Then proper noun is nothing but particular or specific noun of any person, place, thing, or object. For example, Ram, Sham, Ramesh, Taj Mahal. Okay, any proper noun. Okay, any particular given noun, that is known as the proper noun. Then concrete noun is nothing but it is the noun of the things that we can that can be visible to us. Okay, whatever the things that are concrete in nature. Okay, आपल्याला ज्या डोळ्यांनी दिसतात त्या गोष्टींना आपण कॉन्क्रीट नाउन, ओके, त्या नावानं ओळखतो. कॉन्क्रीट नाउन, लाईक एक्झाम्पल, कॉन्क्रीट नाउनचं एक्झाम्पल काय येईल तर काही जी वस्तू असेल, ओके, त्याला आपण कॉन्क्रीट नाउन म्हणतो. Then abstract noun. Abstract noun is nothing but it is the noun used for the things which are not visible or which doesn't have physical existence. Okay, कुठलीही वस्तू, गोष्ट किंवा फिलिंग असेल, ओके, तिला कुठल्याही प्रकारचा फिलिंग एक्झिस्टन्स नसतो, फिजिकल एक्झिस्टन्स. आपण डोळ्यांनी तो अनुभवू शकत नाही, त्याला कुठलाही शेप नसतो, आकार नसतो. ओके, दॅट डझंट हॅव एनी टाइप ऑफ शेप. फिलिंग डोंट हॅव एनी टाइप ऑफ शेप. फिलिंगला कुठलाही शेप नसतो. ओके, That's why it comes under the abstract noun. For example, happiness, sadness, okay, might, bravery, okay. These are some of the abstract nouns, okay. Then countable nouns. The countable nouns are nouns which we can count with the numericals. आपण ज्या गोष्टी आकड्यांनी मोजू शकतो त्यांना काय म्हणतो काउंटेबल नाउन्स. सो व्हॉट एव्हर द काउंटेबल थिंग्स आर देअर, फॉर एक्झाम्पल
पीपल,
येस, पीपल असेल, मार्बल्स असतील, परत व्हॉट एव्हर कॉन्क्रीट थिंग्स, यू कॅन टेल एनी एक्झाम्पल. Yes, so that comes under the countable nouns, okay. Fruits असतील किंवा काही असतील, okay. I have an apple, I have 2 apples, I have 3 apples, okay. So these are the countable nouns, and uncountable nouns are nouns which cannot be counted with the numericals. आपण 1 2 3 असं ज्या मोजू शकत नाही गोष्टी त्यांना uncountable noun असं म्हणतात. Then what are the uncountable nouns? What are the examples?
stars,
Yes, stars, milk, water, oil, etc, etc. These are the uncountable nouns. And one more trick, okay, one more trick to identify nouns is nouns are the nouns ends, okay, nouns end with the suffixes like tion, sion, er, or, ship, ment, hood, hood, ism, ism, ity, etc, etc. The nouns जे असतात, whatever the nouns are there, they are ending in the suffixes like tion, sion, or, sheep, meant, hood, ism, ity, okay. And we have discussed about the examples also, okay. Friendship or leadership, okay. Tension, attraction, then lighter, yes,
brother,
doctor, brother, father, okay. Leader, then movement, government, okay. Hood, childhood, adulthood,
neighborhood,
neighborhood, brotherhood, okay. These are some of the examples of the nouns, okay. Then ism, ism, Hinduism, Islamism, okay. Buddhism, काय म्हणतात त्याला, Buddhist, no, Buddhist नाही. So ism is also the suffix with the which is attached to the noun, okay. So these are some of the suffixes and its examples, okay. Let's look at the next point. The next point that we are going to study today is pronouns, okay. Today we are going to learn pronouns. So what are the pronouns? Do anybody has information? What are the pronouns? How to identify it? So here definition is there, okay. Pronouns are the words which replace the noun, okay. Pronouns are the words which replace nouns to avoid their repetition, okay. We write pronoun to avoid the repetition of the noun, okay. So they are used to avoid the repetition of noun, and also in the sentences personal pronoun function as subjects or objects, okay. There are different types of pronouns also, okay. Pronoun has its different types, okay. And personal pronoun functions as subject and object in a sentence, So what are the pronouns? Pronouns are the words which replace nouns to avoid the unnecessary repetition of the noun. If we don't write the pronoun, then that speech, okay, or whatever we are going to write, that speech will become monotonous. ते एकदम कंटाळवाणं होईल. ओके, प्रत्येक ठिकाणी जर आपण नाउन टाकलं तर कसं होईल, ते एकदम बोरिंग होईल ते. ओके, सो रमेश वेक अप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग, रमेश टूक बाथ. ओके, रमेश ब्रश हिज टीथ, रमेश टूक हिज ब्रेकफास्ट. असं आपण सारखं रमेश रमेश रमेश. इफ वी राईट the sentences always with the noun, then it will be monotonous. Okay, ते एकदम boring होऊन जाईल. And for that we have to replace noun in a second sentence with its pronoun. Okay, so Ramesh wakes up early in the morning, he takes breakfast or he takes bath. Okay, he then have a lunch or he then takes breakfast early at 9 a.m. okay, and then he goes to school. Okay, so for avoiding the unnecessary repetition of noun, we use pronoun in the place of the noun. So and pronouns, okay, particularly personal pronouns, function as subjects or objects in sentence. For example, आता एक्झाम्पल बघूया आपण. त्याचं प्रोनाउन काय होतं, तर वाक्यामध्ये सब्जेक्ट किंवा ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणून काय करतं, तर काम करतं. ओके, इट फंक्शन्स ॲज सब्जेक्ट और ऑब्जेक्ट इन अ सेंटेन्स. For example, she told him. She told him. Here, she is personal pronoun. Okay, she is personal pronoun, and him is also pronoun, and both has different works. So, in the first place, she functions as subject of that sentence. पहिल्या शी जे आहे वाक्यामध्ये, इथं जे प्रोनाउन आहे शी, ते काय होतं, तर ते सब्जेक्ट म्हणून काम करतं. ओके, अँड द हिम इज ऑल्सो प्रोनाउन. ओके, हिम इज ऑल्सो पर्सनल प्रोनाउन. इट वर्क्स ॲज ऑब्जेक्ट इन दिस सेंटेन्स. हे वाक्यामध्ये काय करतं, तर कर्म म्हणून वर्क करतं, फंक्शन करतं. She told him. Told is the verb. Okay, so pronoun functions as subject or object in the sentence, and for avoiding repetition of noun, we use pronoun. Okay, so this is the information about pronoun. Let's see the different types of pronoun. So what are the different types of pronouns are there? The first type of pronoun is personal pronoun. पहिला type आहे personal pronoun. Okay, and let's see the personal pronoun. How many personal pronouns are there? Okay, so personal pronouns are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Okay, I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. These are called as personal pronouns. Okay, and these are also of three types. Okay, first person, second person, and third person. Also, the pronouns are singular and plural. Okay, so I is first person singular pronoun. Okay, I is first person singular pronoun. Then we is first person plural pronoun. Okay, we is called as first person plural pronoun. Then you is what? You singular,
Singular or plural, both.
you are, yes, you comes as singular or it comes as plural also. Okay, but you is called as the second person singular and plural you is called as the second person plural. Okay, I is first person, you is second person. Okay, you is second person singular and also it is second person plural. आपण एका व्यक्तीला तू असं पण म्हणतो आणि तिथं जर समजा आपल्या समोर मॉब असेल, भरपूर लोक असतील तर त्यांना आपण तुम्ही असंही आपण म्हणतो. सो यू वर्क्स ॲज सिंग्युलर ऑल्सो अँड प्लुरल ऑल्सो. Then he, she, it. These are called as third person singular pronouns. Okay. He, she, it. These three are called as third person singular. Okay. आपण जेव्हा आपण आपल्याविषयी बोलतो तेव्हा ते काय येतं तर फर्स्ट पर्सन सिंग्युलर किंवा प्लुरल. जेव्हा आपण समोरच्या व्यक्तीशी बोलतो तेव्हा आपण काय वापरतो? सेकंड पर्सन सिंग्युलर अँड सेकंड पर्सन प्लुरल, दॅट इज यू. जेव्हा आपण दुसऱ्या व्यक्ती बरोबर तिसऱ्या व्यक्तीबद्दल बोलत असतो तेव्हा आपण काय वापरतो? थर्ड पर्सन सिंग्युलर अँड थर्ड पर्सन प्लुरल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल ही, शी, इट असं आपण त्या दुसऱ्या व्यक्तीला, आपल्या समोरच्या व्यक्तीला तिसऱ्या व्यक्तीबद्दल सांगत असतो. ओके, दॅट्स वाय देअर कम्स ही, शी, इट ॲज थर्ड पर्सन सिंग्युलर अँड दे वर्क्स ॲज थर्ड पर्सन प्लुरल. आणि आपण अनेक वचनी किंवा अनेक लोकांविषयी जेव्हा आपण बोलत असतो तेव्हा आपण काय वापरतो? दे. ओके, तेव्हा आपण वापरतो दे. सो दॅट्स वाय दे is called as the third person plural pronoun. Is it understood? हे समजलं? फर्स्ट
Yes, sir.
पर्सन, सेकंड पर्सन आणि थर्ड पर्सन. ओके,
Yes, sir.
ठीक आहे. तर आता आपण बघूया, पुढे बघूया टाइप्स ऑफ प्रोनाउन्स, दॅट इज पर्सनल प्रोनाउन. सो pronouns also has its subjective case, objective case, possessive case and reflexive case. Okay, so there are different cases of pronoun. Pronoun ला काय असतात तर विभक्ती असतात. ओके, इन मराठी we call it as विभक्ती प्रत्यय. ओके, in Marathi we have seen, but in English there are also the cases. It is called as the cases. Okay, so subjective case of pronoun I is I. Okay, subjective case means जेव्हा आपण subject म्हणून जेव्हा pronoun वापरतो तेव्हा आपण ते कसं वापरतो? When we use pronoun as the subject of the sentence, then it is used as I, we, you, he, she, it and they. When we use it in objective case, जेव्हा आपण ऑब्जेक्ट म्हणून ते प्रोनाउन वापरतो, when we use subject as an object in the sentence, then it becomes I becomes me. Okay, I becomes me, you remains you as it is, you तसंच राहतं. Okay, you remains as it is. He becomes him. Okay, he becomes him. She becomes her. sheच काय होतं? her होतं. It remains it as it is. Okay, it काय होतं तर it असंच राहतं. we becomes us. we च काय होतं? us होतं. and you remains you as it is. you आहे तसं राहतं. so the objective case of pronoun are I becomes me, you remains you, he becomes him, she becomes her, it remains it, we becomes us, and you remain you as it is. So these are called as the objective or objective case or objects. Okay, then possessive adjective. Let's see third one. Possessive adjective म्हणजे जेव्हा आपण एखाद्याचं पोझेशन आहे किंवा माझ्याकडे एखादा ताबा आहे, ओके, ते माझं आहे, एखादी गोष्ट, that thing, when anything belongs to me or belongs to you or it belongs to any other person, then we show it by, आपण ते कसं दाखवतो तर माय. ओके, आय आपण काय म्हणतो माय, जेव्हा आपलं असेल तेव्हा आपण काय म्हणतो माय. ओके, देन यू बिकम्स युअर, यूच काय होतं युअर होतं. ही बिकम्स हिज, तर हीच काय होतं हीज, त्याची. ओके, माझी, तुझी, त्याची. देन शी बिकम्स हर, शी बिकम्स हर, तिची. इट बिकम्स इट्स, इट बिकम्स इट्स. So this is the possessive case. Okay, possessive case of pronoun it, its. Then possessive case of we is our. Okay, we becomes our, we च काय होतं our होतं. And you becomes your, you च काय होतं your होतं. They becomes their, they च होतं their. So these are called as the possessive adjectives किंवा possessive cases. Then their possessive is. Okay, possessive मध्ये काय येतं आता बघा, हे झाले possessive adjective. ओके, हे possessive adjective झाले आणि हे आहे ते पुढचं आहे ते possessive case आहे बरं. Actually this is not possessive case. Okay, this is possessive adjective. When we use in possessive case, then subjects becomes the adjectives. Adjective मध्ये तसं रूपांतर होतं. ओके, जेव्हा आपण जे सब्जेक्ट आहे ते आपण जेव्हा पॉझेसिव्ह केस मध्ये वापरतो, ओके, किंवा प्रोनाउन्स जे असतील ती जेव्हा पॉझेसिव्ह म्हणून वापरतो तेव्हा आपण ती कशी वापरतो तर एकतर ऍडजेक्टिव्ह म्हणून वापरतो किंवा पॉझेसिव्ह केस म्हणून वापरतो. ऍडजेक्टिव्ह म्हणून कसं वापरतो तर आयचं माय. ओके, आय काय होईल माय, यूच युअर, he's his, she's her, it becomes its, we becomes our, and you becomes your. And in possessive case means that belongs to me. Okay, or that belongs to mine. असं जेव्हा आपण म्हणतो तेव्हा काय म्हणतो आपण mine. ओके, it belongs to mine, ते माझं आहे किंवा माझ्या मालकीचं आहे. ओके, सो बिलॉंगिंग, there we show belonging, ते माझ्या मालकीचं आहे. ओके, सो I becomes mine, you becomes yours, you becomes yours, तुझं. He becomes his, हिचं काय होतं his होतं. she's hers, तिचं. It becomes its, its असं होतं. its होतं. And we becomes ours, we चं काय होतं ours होतं. You becomes yours, you becomes yours, and they becomes theirs. हे झालं possessive case. And reflexive case. Reflexive case मध्ये काय होतं, जेव्हा आपण स्वतःबद्दल बोलत असतो तेव्हा आपण काय म्हणतो माय सेल्फ, मी स्वतः. ओके, when we are talking about self, then we use the reflexive case. Okay, then I is used in reflexive case as myself. I चं myself होतं. You चं yourself, you singular, singular असेल तर yourself. ओके, प्लुरल असेल तर yourselves. ओके, प्लुरल असेल तर yourselves. He becomes himself. Okay, she becomes herself, it becomes itself, we becomes ourselves. Okay, we become ourselves. जेव्हा प्लुरल येतं, ओके, we असेल, you असेल, तेव्हा आपण सेल्फ असं न वापरता we add selves. Okay, selves. We add ves. Okay, that's why we becomes ourself and you becomes yourself. So this is the very important chart. Okay, this is very important chart of personal pronoun. So keep it in mind. Okay, please keep it in mind. तुमचं हे तुमच्या चार्ट जो आहे तो तुमच्या लक्षात असला पाहिजे. ओके, इज दिस अंडरस्टूड? हे समजलं का? चार्ट समजला?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Have
Yes,
you
sir.
written it down? Please write it down. I am giving 1 minute. एका मिनिटामध्ये हा लिहून काढा चार्ट लगेच. Yes. Now is it clearly visible? हा चार्ट लिहून काढा. Write it down in your notebook. Very important chart. For subject, object, possessive adjective. Possessive adjective म्हणजे काय? तर जे आपण adjective म्हणून वापरतो कुठं? तर जिथं आपण मालकी हक्क सांगतो तिथं. ओके, त्याच्यासाठी हे adjective वापरायचं. आणि जेव्हा possessive केस असं जेव्हा वापरतो किंवा possessive pronoun म्हणून वापरतो तेव्हा मात्र आपण हे वापरतो माइन, युअर्स, हिज, हर्स, इट्स, आवर्स, युअर्स, देअर्स. ओके, माझं, तुझं, तिचं, त्यांचं किंवा तुझं किंवा तुमचं अशा पद्धतीने. अँड रिफ्लेक्सिव्ह मायसेल्फ, युअरसेल्फ, हिमसेल्फ, हरसेल्फ, इटसेल्फ, ourselves, yourselves and themselves. So please write it down in your notebook. Have all of you written down this chart? लिहिला का? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we will move towards next part. Yes. Now the second type of pronoun is interrogative pronouns. Okay, this is the second type of pronouns. Interrogative means what? Prashnarthi. Okay, yes. Interrogative means
Question type.
prashnarthak किंवा prashnarthi. Okay, interrogative pronouns. So interrogative means what? Prashnarthak, sarvaname. In Marathi we call it as sarvanam. Okay, prashnarthak, sarvanam. Interrogative pronouns. So from interrogative itself we can see that any words, okay, any word which is starting with WH question is called as the interrogative. Okay, any word which is starting with the WH question, that is called as the interrogative word. Okay, and the pronouns which are starting with the WH words are called as the interrogative pronouns. Just a minute. Okay, yes. So there is some disturbance. Okay, So interrogative pronouns, we are talking about interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns, prashnarthak sarvaname. So the words which are starting with the WH word or WH suffix, WH word, not suffix, okay, WH word, that are called as the WH type of words or WH questions, okay. Whatever the questions starting with the WH words are called as the WH questions, and the pronouns which are starting with the WH words are known as the WH or interrogative pronouns, okay. WH pronouns nahi, interrogative pronouns, okay. So words or pronouns which are starting with the WH words are called as the interrogative pronouns. So what are these words that we are going to see in this chart, okay. Bharpur words आहेत इथं, WH words आहेत. There are some of the words which are WH words and some of the words which are not WH. They are starting with the how or yes, they are starting with the how, okay. So this is the chart here. This is the question word, its meaning and its examples. So here we are going to learn the WH pronouns, interrogative pronouns with the chart, okay. So the first word is who, WHO, who. So who is, and who is the WH word, and it is also known as the interrogative pronoun, okay. It is known as the interrogative pronoun, and where that word is used, it is used for asking about a person. When we are asking about a person, who is that person, or who is that thing, or who is that place? No, who is the place ला आपण नाही म्हणू शकत who, okay. Who is that person, or who is that, or who's at the gate. आपण एखाद्या व्यक्तीविषयी, ओके, विचारत असतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो who, ओके. or who is that animal, असं जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या जिवंत वस्तूविषयी ॲनिमल विषयी बोलत असतो तेव्हा सुद्धा आपण वापरतो who, okay. So for asking about a person we use who, okay, and its example is who is at the gate, he is Sam. Baga. Who is at the gate, here we have shortened is, okay. We have written who apostrophe s, okay. So is shortened. While writing we can shorten is, okay. is जे आपण आहेत ते पूर्ण लिहिण्याऐवजी आपण काय करतो, who apostrophe s, okay. So who is the WH interrogative or interrogative pronoun which is used for asking about a person. एखाद्या व्यक्तीविषयी जेव्हा आपण विचारतो तेव्हा त्याला आपण who न आपण विचारतो, ओके. Who is at the gate, गेटच्या गेट मध्ये कोण आहे, तर he is Sam, तो सॅम आहे, ओके. This is the answer. Then second question word is where, okay. Second one is where. So when we use where or where it is used, कुठं आपण वापरतो किंवा कशासाठी वापरतो, for what purpose we use where? Asking about a place. Yes, when we are asking about a place, okay, or when we are asking about a venue. Venue means also place, or if we asking about a location, okay. Location, place, venue, all these comes under the where, okay. We can ask with the where do you work. Example is where do you work, तू कुठं काम करतो, at Narita airport, at Narita airport, Narita airport ला काम करतो. So this is the where. Then why, the question word is why, for asking about reason, okay. asking for a reason. When it is used, why is used for asking for a reason. एखाद्या गोष्टीचं कारण जेव्हा आपण विचारतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो why. Asking for a reason. Then why do you study English? तुम्ही इंग्लिश का शिकता? I like English. मला इंग्लिश आवडतं. Okay. So for asking for a reason we use why. Okay. Why वापरतो आपण. Then how is used for asking about a manner. For asking about a manner, कशा पद्धतीनं किंवा कशा तऱ्हेनं ते काम झालं किंवा काय ती गोष्ट झाली, that we ask with how. Okay. How is the interrogative pronoun. How do you go to the work? How do you go to work? तू कामावर कसा गेला? By train. ट्रेन न गेलो. Okay. Then next one is sorry. When. The next WH word is when. So when is used for asking about a time. जेव्हा आपण वेळेविषयी विचारतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो when. Okay. Asking about a time. So when do you take lunch? तू केव्हा जेवता किंवा तू केव्हा जेवतो. ओके. किंवा तुम्ही केव्हा जेवता असं जेव्हा आपण विचारतो तेव्हा आपण तो when हे तिथं वापरतो. ओके. When do you take lunch? केव्हा घेता तुम्ही दुपारचं जेवण. At 12 o'clock or 12:30 or at 1 o'clock. Okay. So this is when. What is used for asking about a thing. एखाद्या गोष्टीविषयी आपण जेव्हा विचारतो तेव्हा आपण what चा यूज करतो. What's your sister's name? What is your sister's name? Mary. तुझ्या बहिणीचं नाव काय? Mary. Okay. So what is used for asking about a thing. Which is used for asking about a choice. Okay. For asking about a choice. एखादी आवड विचारणं किंवा एखादी चॉईस किंवा पर्याय विचारण्यासाठी. Which one do you prefer? तुला काय मानवेल किंवा तुला काय आवडेल. ओके. Which one do you prefer? किंवा तू कशाचा स्वीकार करशील. ओके. Which one do you prefer? तुला काय आवडेल. ओके. The pink one or we can say that the sweet one or काही आपण याच्याविषयी आन्सर देऊ शकतो. The pink one. So he is asking about color I think. Okay. Choice. तुला कुठला कलर आवडतो. Okay. So which one do you prefer or which color do you like most? So it might be purple, pink, red, yellow. Okay. These are some of the colors. Then whose. Whose is the word. Okay. This is also called as the interrogative pronoun. It is used for asking about a possession. Possession एखाद्याची मालकी जेव्हा आपण विचारतो हे कुणाच्या मालकीचं आहे किंवा कुणाचं आहे. Okay. Asking about a possession. So for that we use whose. Whose is this book? हे पुस्तक कुणाचं आहे. Or whose book is this? हे पुस्तक कुणाचं आहे. Whose pen is this? हे पेन कुणाचं आहे. So it's mine. हे माझं आहे. It's hers. तिचं आहे. It's his. त्याचं आहे. Okay. It's their. त्यांचं आहे. We can give any answer. Then whom is used for asking about an object of a verb. बघा. एखाद्या व्हर्बचा ऑब्जेक्ट जेव्हा आपण सांगतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो whom. फॉर एक्झाम्पल whom did you meet? तू कोणाला भेटलास. ओके. whom did you meet? I met my teacher. मी माझ्या टीचरला भेटलो. फॉर asking about an object of a verb. त्या व्हर्बचं जे ऑब्जेक्ट आहे त्याच्याबद्दल जेव्हा आपण विचारणा विचारतो तेव्हा काय होतं तर ते आपण विचारतो whom ना. फॉर एक्झाम्पल आय मेट माय टीचर. हिअर टीचर इज व्हॉट? ऑब्जेक्ट. ओके, ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ वर्ब दॅट इज मेट च काय आहे हे ऑब्जेक्ट आहे टीचर. ओके, सो फॉर आस्किंग अबाउट अ टीचर व्हॉट हाऊ कॅन आय आस्क इट? whom did you meet? तू कोणाला भेटलास? तर आय मेट माय टीचर. मी माझ्या टीचरला भेटलो. किंवा इथे आपण फ्रेंडचा सुद्धा यूज करू शकतो. आय मेट माय फ्रेंड, आय मेट माय कलिग. ओके, I met my father, mother. Okay, then what kind is also interrogative pronoun, and it is used for asking about a description. एखाद्याचं वर्णन जेव्हा आपण विचारतो तेव्हा आपण काय म्हणतो? what kind of. ओके, what kind of person that was. तो माणूस कसा होता. ओके, what kind of clothes he wore. त्यानं कुठल्या प्रकारचे कपडे घातले होते. ओके, what kind of movies do you like. तुला कुठल्या प्रकारची मूवी आवडते, कुठल्या जॉनराची मूवी आवडते. सो ऍक्शन असेल, थ्रिलर असेल, ओके, रोमॅन्टिक असेल, हॉरर असेल. ओके, दीज आर सम ऑफ द काइंड्स ऑफ मूवीज. ओके, सो what kind of movies do you like? So I like action movies, I like suspense thriller, I like thriller movies, I like horror movies. Okay, these are some of the kinds of movies. Okay, then what time is used for asking about an exact time. When we ask about an exact time, we ask it with what time. What time did you study English? तू किती वाजता इंग्लिश वाचत होता किंवा अभ्यासत होता. ओके, व्हॉट टाइम डिड यू स्टडी इंग्लिश. तू किती वाजता इंग्लिशचा अभ्यास केला? ऍट 9:30. सकाळी 9 वाजता किंवा संध्याकाळी 9 वाजता. देन नेक्स्ट वन इज हाऊ मेनी. How many is used for asking about a quantity. For countable nouns, we use it for countable nouns. Okay, we use it about countable nouns. How many brothers do you have. तुला किती भाऊ आहेत. How many pen do you have or pens do you have. तुझ्याकडे किती पेन आहेत. How many notebooks do you have. Okay, so how many is used for the countable nouns. Whatever we can count in numerical, it is asked with how many केव्हा वापरतो आपण? जेव्हा काउंटेबल किंवा आपण मोजता येण्यासारखी जी क्वांटिटी असते त्या क्वांटिटी बद्दल विचारण्यासाठी. आस्किंग अबाउट अ क्वांटिटी, that is countable. How many brothers do you have? 2. I have 2 brothers. I have 2 elder brothers. I have 2 sisters. Okay, so this is the answer. Then how much is also interrogative pronoun. It is used for asking about an amount or price. It is uncountable. Okay, amount or price, it is uncountable. आपण ती न्यूमेरिकल मध्ये किंवा काउंट ही करू शकतो. ओके, हाऊ मच मनी डू यू हॅव. सो आय हॅव 1 lakh ऑफ मनी. माझ्याकडे 1 लाख आहेत. ओके, सो इट इज काउंटेबल. ओके, हाऊ मच इज काउंटेबल ऑल्सो अँड अनकाउंटेबल. ओके, आस्किंग अबाउट अन अमाउंट और प्राइस. वेन वी आर आस्किंग अबाउट अमाउंट, एखादी अमाउंट असेल त्याच्याविषयी विचारण्यासाठी, और प्राइस किंवा एखाद्या वस्तूची प्राइस किंमत असेल ती विचारण्यासाठी. हाऊ मच इज दिस शर्ट. हा शर्ट कितीचा आहे. इट्स $15. $15 आहे. ओके, हाऊ मच इज दिस शर्ट. सो दिस इज अबाउट द हाऊ मच. The next one is how long. Okay, The next one is how long. So when we are asking about a duration or length, okay, how long is used for asking about a duration, एखाद्या कालावधी विचारण्यासाठी, or length, एखाद्या काळाची length, एखाद्या कालाची लांबी मोजण्यासाठी how long असा आपण यूज करतो. How long did you stay here? तू किती वेळ होता इथं, किती काळासाठी होता, किती वेळेसाठी होता. For 5 days. I was there for 5 days. किंवा I was here for 5 days असं आपण जेव्हा म्हणतो. How long is used for asking about a duration. Duration बद्दल जेव्हा आपण विचारणा करतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो how long. Then next one is how often. How often is used for asking about frequency. How often is used for asking about frequency. किती frequency न किती वेळा असं जेव्हा आपण विचारतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो how often. ओके, how often do you go to the gym. तू जिम मध्ये किती वेळा जातो किंवा जिमला किती वेळा जातो. Every day I go to gym. Every day मी जिमला रोज जातो, दररोज जातो. So this is the how often. Okay. The next one is how far. How far म्हणजे किती लांब, किती दूर आहे. Okay. Asking about a distance. जेव्हा आपण distance विषयी विचारतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो how far. Okay. How far is your office. तुझं ऑफिस किती लांब आहे. It's about 5 kilometer far. ते 5 किलोमीटर दूरवर आहे. How old. आता how old. How old is used for asking about an age. Okay. Age विषयी वयाची विचारणा जेव्हा आपण करतो तेव्हा आपण वापरतो how old. Okay. How old is your brother. तुझा भाऊ किती वर्षांचा आहे. He is 19. तो 19 वर्षांचा आहे. So these are some of the interrogative pronouns. हे आहेत interrogative pronouns. Is this understood? हे समजलं?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are also important and uses of these pronouns are also important. So please do one thing that you have the notes also of this chapter, or you can take screenshot also and write it down in your notebook. Okay.
Okay.
Now the third type of pronoun is relative pronoun. Okay. The third type of pronoun is relative pronoun. So relative pronouns are also, they have said that as above, they occur in the middle position of a sentence. So relative pronouns are also used as above. जे म्हणजे interrogative pronouns सारखेच आपण relative pronouns वापरू शकतो. Okay. So it's the fact that we can use relative pronouns same as per the interrogative pronouns. Interrogative pronouns सारखेच आपण relative pronouns सुद्धा वाक्यामध्ये वापरू शकतो. Okay. They occur in the middle position of a sentence. आणि ते कुठे येतात तर वाक्याच्या सुरुवातीला येतात. Okay. Then just we will do yes. And the next type of pronoun is demonstrative pronoun. Okay. It is the fourth type. Okay. Demonstrative. What do you mean by the demonstrative? Demonstrative means what? To show. Okay. To show or to demonstrate or to indicate. Okay. For indicating something or someone, we use demonstrative pronouns. And they are of two types: demonstrative pronouns and demonstrative adjective. Okay. And there are two types of demonstrative pronouns, that is singular and plural. Okay. There are two types of demonstrative pronouns, singular and plural. So for singular, when something is near to us, we use this. Okay, when something is near to us, we use this, and when something is far from us, then we use that. This is a table, हा टेबल आहे. That is a pen, तो पेन आहे. That is a bench, तो bench आहे. Okay, so this, that, these are the demonstrative singular pronouns. Okay, singular demonstrative pronouns. And plural are these, those, these and those. For near things we are using these are my tables or these are my notebooks, and those म्हणजे या माझ्या notebook आहेत, वह्या आहेत, and those are my friends, ते माझे मित्र आहेत. Okay, so near, for near we are using this and these, and when something is far from us, then we are using that or those. Is it understood? समजलं है demonstrative pronouns?
Yes, sir.
And demonstrative adjectives are also same, that is this, that, these, those. We can use this, that, these, those as demonstrative pronouns also and demonstrative adjectives also. So in both way we can use these. Okay, so in this way we have completed with the pronoun. Okay, pronoun आपण संपवलेले आहेत, बघितलेले आहेत. So there are 4 types of pronouns: personal pronoun, interrogative pronoun, relative pronoun and demonstrative pronoun. So हे समजलं सगळं? Pronouns हे समजले?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So shall we stop here? The next lecture is going on. Okay, we'll stop here. Before that, let me give the attendance. Okay, attendance right. I have to take attendance. Just a minute. मी फक्त काय करतो आता, वेळ नाहीये तर जे अब्सेंट रोल नंबर्स आहेत तेवढेच मी पुकारतो. ओके, रोल नंबर 3, रोल नंबर 3 अब्सेंट आहेत. 11, रोल नंबर 11, रोल नंबर 15, रोल नंबर 15, रोल नंबर 20, रोल नंबर 20, 21, दोघं अब्सेंट आहेत. 21, 22 अब्सेंट आहेत. रोल नंबर 40 आहेत का? रोल नंबर 56, 57, 59 and roll number 62 आहेत? नाही आहेत. Okay, so the absent roll numbers are roll number 3, 11, 15, 20, 21, 40, 56, 57, 59 and 62. These are the absent roll numbers. Okay, okay, so thanks for joining this lecture. We'll stop here. आपण इथे थांबूयात. दुसरे सर येऊन बसलेत.